Hi, I'm James Powell. The two shows I chose to read reviews on, one was Narcos. It's a Netflix show. The other was SEAL Team. It is a show that is, I believe, on CBS. The Narcos was reviewed by the New York Times. SEAL Team was reviewed by USA Today. Um, Basically, the information that both reviews gave me was the actors, who's in the show. Their history as far as what other shows that you might be familiar with, that so you can kind of relate to their work and some of the other shows they have done. It also gave you the setting, where it took place, the location, that kind of stuff, and it also gave you somewhat the time that it took place, as far as 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, modern day, that kind of stuff. The Narcos was a little more detailed review. It did get into the kind of some underlying storyline, so to speak, of some of the characters and what kind of plays out. And it's a story. It's a show about Pablo Escobar and that kind of stuff. Would I watch them after reading reviews? Narcos, probably for sure. Some of the drug cartel stuff and the histories of their cartels, it does interest me. I enjoy the SEAL Team. Probably I would enjoy that. I don't know if I could invest enough time to possibly, watch it over and over as a series. But both of them, I think I would probably enjoy. I thought the SEAL Team review was a little subjective, probably. The reviewer used a couple terms that you kind of got the sense where he was stood politically, unimpeachable. Talked a little bit about the military and some of the stuff like that. The Narcos review was more objective, and it was primarily just very, informative and gave you information, and you could tell it was not a lot of emotions as far as the reviewer. Do I flip through channels? Yes, of course. I think being an older student, I don't have a lot of time to sit down and get invested in series. TiVo makes that a lot easier, obviously, in some of these direct recordings. You can kind of get in and watch it whenever you want. We watch primarily most of our TV in the sitting area off the kitchen or in the bedroom. As you can see, it's hot, and the TV over my shoulder don't get utilized very much because I'm doing this. I'm sweating right now, so we don't watch a lot of TV outside. Emotionally involved in TV series? Probably not. A couple of them I have. Some of the, I call them docudramas. They're kind of documentaries that follow certain groups or that kind of stuff. So I do somewhat get emotionally involved in that because you kind of want to see how things plays out with them and what's going on from week to week. But that's really about it. I think being an older student, it's hard to get emotionally involved in series because you have so much else going on.